YouTube? It is your boy the Franchise Guy. We're coming back at you again with the episode of our Madden 21 franchise mode. Episode, 42 of this series. So we're chugging along through this series. We're having fun as we move along. But taking on the Green Bay Packers, it's going to be a Trevor Lawrence taking on Aaron Rodgers matchup. So a player coming into his own, a future Hall of Famer. You love to see it. You really do. You really do love to see that one. As well, Trevor Lawrence has had his ups and downs in his short stint here in Washington. Yeah, I think, well, he had a pretty subpar rookie season. Didn't really have the weapons around him. But he's coming out big time now in his, sophomore year. Let's say as the full-time starter. Has no one in front of him on the depth chart. And he is just going to be the premier quarterback on this team probably for the next 10-15 seasons at least. Yeah, see, look at that Thaddeus Moss, juicing up the offense right there. You love that. And take a look at last week, 6 catches, 26 yards, 3 touchdowns for Moss. Had a long of 6, so, used sparingly, but still used very effectively. The son of Randy Moss. How about Ron Rivera? In to coach his 3rd season of Washington football. You love to see it. You really do. He's come a long way from his time in Carolina. He went from being, laughed at to coming here to now being a contender for the Super Bowl. But Rodgers, 1797, 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That accuracy has definitely left him. I also don't believe he's an X factor anymore. So age has regressed Aaron Rodgers to the point where he's still a star quarterback, just not the same superstar quarterback with that gambler ability. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Packers offense. Handoff, because of course I want Aaron Jones, one of the better running backs in the league. Definitely a top 5 guy, and they're going to feed him all day long. But now taking out Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence coming in this game. It's a 3rd and 10 now where we're going to jump in. That's what's going to be a wide pass right there, Terry McLaurin. So a punt goes back to the Packers as there you go, handoff Aaron Jones, and Jones spin move first down. That's a little unfortunate right there, to say the least. But we're coming back up for this one, and we're just going to play our brand of football, play defensive football, and as soon as I say that, another first down run for the running back right here, Aaron Jones. Now, let's get serious now. 2nd and 5. No one has scored yet. Rodgers, dropping back. He's going to throw that one up, and that one's going to be jumped, batted down, and caught by Jimmy Moreland for the interception on the 8-yard line. Number 20 right here for the Washington football team. Jimmy Moreland has more or less been a depth cornerback on this team for this entire series. But now feed the run game. That's what you want to see. Chuba Hubbard, big first down run. 2 carries, 14 yards. Pretty sure all 14 of those came on that 1 carry. It's going to be a 3rd inch. Now we have Antonio Gibson in the backfield. And Lawrence under center. Handoff to Gibson. And Gibson, there you go. Gets a 6-yard pickup right there on his first carry of the ball game. As Washington is slowly but monotonously moving down the field with this running attack. And off again, Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard breaks off a big-time run onto Green Bay's 47-yard line from the 40 on Washington's side. So nice 13-yard pickup. 2nd and 9, here we go. Lawrence rolling out of the pocket. He had pressure, doesn't matter. He's going to get that throw off to Justin Ross. So Ross in a foot race now. Yes, he's going to stumble his way into the end zone right there for the touchdown. 46-yard TD for Justin Ross. And now here comes the extra point from BT, as that one will be good. As Washington takes the first score of the game. 8 plays, 92 yards. 1-for-1 passing for Mr. Trevor Lawrence. 2nd and 8, here we go. Rodgers over the middle. That's number 82 right there for the first down. Rodgers 2 of 4, 28 yards and an interception. I'll wait for you. I see what you're at. Now 2nd and 6, and that's going to be another check down pass, number 81 right here. Rodgers definitely does not have the confidence in his arm he once had. He's not Hail Marying every pass. But Aaron Jones showing you he is a premier back. You know, shoves one guy off, bullies the other man over for the first down marker. 500 yards on the season. It's week 7, so it's pretty fair for running back at 500 yards. And now 81 again. Okay, that's going to be some of the check down. It's going to run. It's almost like a screen. Third catch for 81 right there. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now for Rodgers and the Packers. Rodgers clean pocket and caught in the end zone by number 17. That's going to be Devontae Adams right there, his number 1 receiver for many, many years now, as he's been in Green Bay. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. Aaron Lawrence finds the open receiver. It's going to be John Ross III, and Ross is in open field and takes that one to the end zone. Untouched right there. That's the one thing you brought him in for. Hey, being an open field receiver, you know, you might not get 10, 15 catches, but you might get 1 or 2 catches that you're going to get in the middle of the field, and you just turn up the field, and you burn safeties, you burn corners in the dust. But now, stopping the onslaught that is Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers actually is the next factor, as he has now activated his. It's going to be a play action. That's going to be a big sack right there. Montez Sweat in on that one for a whole sack of his own. So Rodgers knocked back to the 16. As Sweat and this Washington pass rush is starting to get home right now against Green Bay. So that knocks Rodgers out of the X factor. That's going to be a DB blitz, so feeling the pressure, checks it down, but an incomplete pass right there, forcing a punt on 4th and 16. Now 1st and 10 coming out of that punt. There you go. It's going to be Terry McLaurin taking that one over the middle, and will slide to avoid any big hits, so good on McLaurin. 1st and 10, here we go again, handoff, fake. And Lawrence over the middle, and another big time catch for Justin Ross. Ross, Clemson receiver right there. Teammates of Trevor Lawrence. You got to bring a teammate receiver in for a quarterback. Now underneath route, John Ross. Ross, had 3 men in front of him. Could not make them all miss. But gets us into the 5-yard line. Here we go. Lawrence checks that one down to, guess who? Thaddeus Moss. 4 touchdowns in 2 weeks for Moss. He's going to put up some of his father's numbers with putting up like a quarter of the yards. Plain and simple. Now, point after the touchdown will be up, and it will be good, extending Washington's lead to 2 full touchdowns. So a minute 22 left now on this drive as Rodgers checks that one down to 82, but won't get much up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 5 now from the 42, and again over the middle, number 11 right there. And he's going to be taken down on Washington's side of the field. On the 29 now, it's 2nd and 7. And Montez Sweat gets home and forces a fumble. 3rd and 19 after that fumble was recovered by Green Bay. And Rodgers clean pocket, and there you go. Chase Young finally gets home this game, taking down Aaron Rodgers for his first sack of the game. Matt LaFleur not looking too thrilled right now. He came out of that, that Rams organization where, hey, he was the go-to guy in Sean McVay's team. Now it seems like he's running into a brick wall here in Washington. And Lawrence coughs that one up and picked up by Hubbard. And Hubbard tries to get some yards back, but will be taken down at the 19-yard line, forcing a 2nd and 16 right there on the sack fumble. Well, LaFleur a little happy after that one, but now 2nd and 16. Let's get this offense rolling. And guess who? 83 right there. Hakeem Butler, mismatch nightmare with that speed of his. Former receiver turned tight end. It's like a Darren Waller 2.0. So with that, he gets the first down. 1st and 10. Here we go. Lawrence gonna drop back and gonna hit the man behind or underneath the first down marker, Justin Ross. But Ross with that big frame will reach across for the first down. So 1st and 10 now after that big play by Ross. And guess what? Man open in the middle of the field. And that's going to be Ross yet again. And Ross makes a couple men miss and will get into the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to be his 5th receiving touchdown on the season. Does a little dance in the end zone. You like to see that. Now up by 3 scores right now with 7 minutes left. Now 6 minutes left on a 3rd and 5 for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers clean pocket and pass thrown away. 3rd and 1 now. Perfect running opportunity right there as Hubbard just burst across that line. You can't stop Chuba Hubbard in short down situations. I'm sorry, he is too big and too fast and too strong to slow him down. 3rd and 1, guess what? There you go. Momentum carries him across the line for yet another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10. There you go. Hubbard again. Open room to run. And there you go. He's going to get in there up to 77 yards on this game as Hubbard definitely identifying himself as a premier running back. So by 2nd and inches now as Antonio Gibson is in the backfield now. And Gibson, of course, how are you not going to get inches, Gibson? And there you go, the former Offensive Rookie of the Year. Takes that one to the 10-yard line for another Washington 1st down as they have busted into the end zone. And they're taking all of the clock with them on the way. So Ron Rivera definitely having some easiness coaching his defense when he realizes the offense is more or less going to take care of the ball. A 4th and inches right there, but don't you realize that was intended? But now on the 4th and 1, instead of taking the touchdown or the touchdown opportunity, we took a field goal. Just a nice, respectful play right there. And check down, broken up on 3rd down. So 4th down now for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And they're going to go for it. Down by multiple touchdowns and a field goal. Rodgers with 8 minutes left in the 4th. There you go. Pass broken up on impact. So Rodgers definitely not having the time of his life right now. Very high completion percentage, but very low yards. As Lawrence trying to get greedy, throws that one over the middle. And Lawrence going to serve up a not quite a pick 6, taken back to Washington's 36-yard line. Malua right there with the interception. You hate to see that. Lawrence definitely getting baited right there almost. And Rodgers throwing a screen. Some momentum has shifted into Green Bay's favor after that interception. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 1 from the red zone here at the 16-yard line. And pass over the middle will be caught for that 1st down down at the 11. 1st and 10. Rodgers, clean pocket. And guess what, man? Just left open in the middle of the field. Just not even covered. Like, what was that coverage right there? Ron Rivera trying to figure out the sideline what just happened. 2-point conversion will be good as Green Bay is trying to close the gap now. A 16-point lead for Washington with 5 minutes left in the game. So perfect running territory as we just run out the clock. Big 1st down there by Hubbard. He's up just shy of 100 yards in the game, 95 to be precise. Over 5 yards a carry. 2nd and 5. We're throwing it. They're expecting we're going to run more or less. Stay up for the run. But a flag on the play is going to negate that one. It's going to be a holding on. Let's see, Morgan Moses. Ooh, Brandon Sheriff. Come on, Sheriff. You haven't been in that one. So a 2nd and 15 passing territory. And just bad throw again. I do want to say this game was in fact played at like 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So we are a little tired at the time of recording this episode. Just due to some conflicts in my schedule, I just didn't have any time to record at a decent hour that wasn't 4 in the morning. So, 2nd and 6 for Rodgers, who's got his X Factor back. Check down. And guess what? Devontae Adams in with the touchdown. Bringing this game ever so closer. Now, that is a 10-point lead for Washington. Before the extra points, will be 9 points after. And 8 points if they get this 2-point conversion, which they don't. Rodgers throws that one away, and it's a 10-point lead now for the Washington football team, as they just have over 2 minutes left. They have 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game. So hopefully they don't pass. They just run it out. I don't know what they're thinking. Screen pass right here. And Hubbard will be tackled at inbounds. It's out of bounds. 2:40 left. That's going to be an underneath to Thaddeus Moss. And Moss tackle at the 19-yard line, getting them into the red zone. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks is not bad. Just it was so much better when it was 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now, here you go again. And a jumping backwards interception right there for almost his first interception on the game. Third on the day for Trevor Lawrence. 1st and 10, there you go, from the 1. And, oh boy, they got in there somehow. Pass over the middle, caught. Minute 30 left on the game. Alright, 1st and 10, airing that one out. And what happened there to the defense? As number 17 right there, Devontae Adams, was just left wide open. No one covered him. As that is a, 87-yard touchdown? Now, point after touchdown will put the game within 3 points to tie, a touchdown to win. So, 1st and 10. Now having some realization that they should not be passing it. They're still passing it though. And a sack fumble. 3rd and 10, hand off, and Hubbard will be taken down right there. 19 rushes, 119 yards on the day. And setting up a field goal here from the 27-yard line. That one will be up, and that one will be good. Alright, so they need a touchdown to win here. 9 seconds left. And Rodgers will be sacked with no timeouts left in the clock. Washington holds on the win. They tried to give up the win. They really did try to give it up. 3 interceptions late in the game for Trevor Lawrence is not what you want out of a premier franchise quarterback. Plain and simple. Not at all what anyone wanted. Kind of ruining his great game. 14 for 19, 34 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. Kind of inflating those interceptions when you didn't have to late in the game. Especially 2 touchdowns from Ross, touchdown from Ross, and a touchdown from Moss. So, the team was led by 7 tackles from Taylor Rapp, sack from Chase Young, sack from Ian Ice, and 2 sacks from Montez Sweat. Interception from Jimmy Moreland. You like to see that right there. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below for your favorite episode was, and text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and have a great day. I guess I don't know, rock on. Do you? Wash your hands.